A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and well, honestly, I don't know if you just saw this. Well, this is a key fob, and this vlog it basically entails is something that I basically got a hold of. Well, here it is. Unit 74, aka Cherry, a 2001 Grand Cherokee, which you have seen numerous times on the channel, but it's time that I show you an official upgrade that I was able to get recently. Here we are. I'd like you to meet Unit 125, the 125th official registry of the Dream Fleets project of mine. Pretty much something that I've had ongoing since day one with Kaiju Force Neo, where I basically utilize other people and their founding ability to utilize their own vehicles and basically, well, go around the public like they are part of a fleet based on my own company itself. Kaiju Force Neo is going to be a huge resume, but I will say that incorporating a fleet will become a big part of the process, especially with how expansive it's been over the past several years. And I'd say that being the latest entry into this whole series so far, 125 cars, I'd say this is pretty much a nice shot. But it's basically a 2014 Nissan Juke Sport. And I really gotta say, above what I basically have for this Grand Cherokee here, I ought to say, it sure does look better in person than I would have actually thought about it. If you basically want to go and check out the inside and all that good stuff, I suppose I might as well do that. Not to mention multiple wheels of steel. I might have an episode on this very soon, but take a look at the inside right now. Yep. Very sporty, tri-colored bucket seats, racing style headrest, very cushioned. In contrast to the Grand Cherokee, it really does feel different. So, I really ought to say, this thing right here is just full of all sorts of things. A nice sort of Belgian imported sound system, complete with, well, a large button for all the hazards. Nice climate control, optional manual shift because of the plus and minus pieces. And I really ought to say, everything else here, you see the back seats, and then of course with the rear view mirror and all that good stuff, even has its own sunroof, moonroof. But let's go ahead and start this guy up. Now, I will say for sure, I really do love this thing in general. It's used, of course, because it has just under 89,000 miles, but I'd say for its condition, for how it's almost like new, I'd say it's totally worth it. I paid about $13,000 for this, and well, I'd say it's about time that I showcase the many details that go, well, into the part of this car. Because I did in fact record several parts of it during the process where I went ahead and picked it up. I guess the real thing is I had to drive about 80 miles away from Menominee Falls just to pick this up. So let's go ahead and just dive on into the part where I actually recorded the whole anomaly, which was just a bit of a slow process, but in the end, it was totally worth the money and the wait. Well, you guys, this is pretty much it. I got myself a good old Nissan Juke, and I'm currently driving all the way back to Menominee Falls. Oshkosh, it's about a 1 hour drive, so it'll take a while to get back to, but until then, I'm sure to have plenty to talk about. Definitely do expect to have a Wheels of Steel episode in place with this vehicle, so you'll get to see it pretty much in full form when I have that episode up in production. But for now, I'm gonna have to spend a little while getting used to it. And in case you're wondering about the Jeep, well, Unit 74 is, it's gonna be sold off so I can pay back the debt. So make sure that you stick around on the channel for more content, and I'll also see you around later. So that'll pretty much do. As you can see here, this is basically going to be going away, most likely towards somebody who might go and put up a full restoration for this. And well, Unit 125, which I'm going to start referring to by the name Duncan, will be here to stay for a long time. And I'm not so sure about, well, anything else. But in case you hadn't already noticed, well, from Jeep to Juke. That's pretty much what I feel like will be the title for this vlog. So if you want to see more, go down to my channel to make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.